I used to think maybe because I'm black, that is why they used to do that. Hello guys, welcome back to Life Clue. My name is Ruth Agbeke and today I'm going to be reacting to a very interesting video. I've not watched the full video, I just watched like part of it so that I can give my reaction in real time. So the title of the video here is called 5 Things I Don't Like About Tbilisi, Georgia, and it's the owner of the channel is called Where is Jakes. I'm going to put the original video down below. Make sure you watch it, like it and subscribe. I believe he does everything about Georgia, Tbilisi.
I have to admit, actually, it's been a little bit difficult because if you watch any of my other videos, you know that I actually like the country a lot and I have only positive things to say about the people. But everything can't just be positive. So here's my take on that. Number 1 is definitely the top of the list is definitely the dog poop on the streets. So there are so many street dogs in Tbilisi.
See, if there can be more dogs than human beings, is this country I've seen it. I'm sorry, like, I'm not a fan of dog and I don't eat them. They're just normal. But because I came to Tbilisi, Georgia, I'm like used to them. Like everywhere you go to, there is a dog somewhere. And sometimes I'm like, I just wonder, where do this dog come out from? Like, is it that one country somewhere, they don't like dogs in their country? They just decide like, you know what? We're going to come to Tbilisi, Georgia to deposit the dog. It's so annoying. There's so much. And the way they bark, funny thing, the fun fact about dogs in Tbilisi, they don't even bark at human. Guess what they bark at? They bark at cars, bikes. Like, they are the these dogs are just the funniest dogs ever. Like, they bark at cars and they don't bark. Like, a human being will pass beside them. Nothing will happen. But let's say car, one weird looking car should just pass like this. These dogs will start barking. Hey! They're just a different breed, like different breed of dog, and they are so big. They're not like in Nigeria, you know, those bingos. No, not like that, not that kind. These ones, they are big dogs, like big looking dogs, like
and they poop everywhere. I will say though that I noticed when I used to go to the gym early in the morning that there will be people who clean the streets early in the morning. But then during the day, the dogs will then poop again, and there will be...
Yeah, one thing I give them is that they actually clean the streets. Like, you see people early in the morning sweeping the street, like packing dirt and all that. But during the day, all these dogs...
2 on the list. It's the traffic and I was about to say the driving skills, but I'm almost saying that maybe the lack of driving skills here in Tbilisi and with it.
Tbilisi drivers, it's like they don't take driver's license. They don't do, what do I mean? They don't do driving tests. They don't do driving classes because these people, hey, Shanda, they can't, hey God, I've been in an accident in this country before. These people, it's like, you know what, they just wake up one morning and be like, you know what, I'm ready to drive, I'm on the legal age is so and so, now let me just run and go and collect my what's that thing called, my license. And it's like they don't even check if this person can drive or not. Like, they just give it. The way these people drive, you think you're in Formula 1. God, it's so annoying. And they drive so much, like, it's just terrible. They drive, and at one point, it's funny enough, you get used to it. Because at this point, like, if a driver is not moving fast, I'm like, please, do fast. But sincerely, the way they drive is amazing. Like, you think they drive bad in Nigeria, or you think they drive bad in St. Vincent, come to Georgia. You will know that these people, they don't even, your life is nothing to them. The way they drive.
Georgia. Number 3 on the list. It's the service here, and it's especially actually the females or women here in this country. Sometimes you can give the impression that you actually are super annoyed about that we are there, and you can seem a little bit pissed off actually sometimes. I don't think it's intentionally, or is yeah, is I don't.
Do you know what? I used to think maybe because I'm black, that's why they used to do that. But the service, most time, 6 out of 10 is trash. And it's worse if the person is a lady. For some reason, I'm like, why are you pissed? Like, if your boss is not paying you well, is it me? Shame me. Is it me that is not paying you? Because these people, they're just always angry. Like, and I don't understand why. Maybe it's a cultural thing. Maybe it's something. I don't know. If you're in Georgia and you've had this experience, maybe it's not just me. I can't even say it's just me because me and the guy, we are in it together. We agree.
I don't think you do it on purpose or really think about it, but sometimes you know it just you just seem really pissed off, and you're questioning: is it me or
Is it me?
or is it you? Is it that time
Is it me? Am I the problem? Am I the problem?
the month or what is happening here? But yeah, I just think it's culture, and if you're from Scandinavia, we have a really high service level. So when you come to Tbilisi, it can give a very interesting impression. The service here, and I have noticed actually it's really often the women here that gives this impression. So yeah, I don't think you do it intentionally, but I just want to tell you.
Yeah, maybe I agree with it. Maybe because it's not like how will I explain this? They don't get their money through tips, because there's some country like you mentioned, but not my own country. Some country like you mentioned, the waiters get their money through, the servers get their money through tips. So if they're very nice to you, they hire the tips. But in Georgia, we really don't pay tips. Like, you pay tips part of choice, not part of the fact that I don't know, not out of necessity, not because you feel like, oh, this is where they are getting their money from or they are feeding from. Though it is good to give them tips. Like, if someone serve you well, yeah, give them tip. But I don't really give tips that much, unless if you are like really nice to me and stuff like that. But maybe that's why. Maybe they included that the fact that depending on how you treat the person, that's how much tips you get. I'm very sure they will do better. Or maybe they never.
Then number 4, I know this one on the list is because that I think it's because I'm from Denmark and I used to go to the gym in Copenhagen, and I'm really spoiled, and yeah, that's just how it is. But I think that gyms in Tbilisi they're too expensive and they're too small. They don't have equipment enough. To give a comparison, high quality gyms in Tbilisi is standard quality in Copenhagen, and the size of the gym is 4 to 8 times bigger in Copenhagen.
Okay, in terms of gym, the thing is, I believe there's gym for everybody. Like, you get your type of gym for everybody. But the problem is, when you pay for gyms, there's some gyms that, yeah, expensive gym, like, you feel like there should be so much space. No, it's like they just open one big room, one big hall, and decide to put equipment there. And they don't put the, like, sophisticated equipment. They just put the generic type of equipment that you probably go to the mall and buy it and put it in your house. That's it. They don't put something special in the gyms and all that. But yeah, in a way I agree with him, though I've not really been to so many gyms. But if he's saying that, thinking about it now, it's true, because a lot of gyms that I've been to is like, especially in terms of space, it's so small. It's like they don't want to pay for space, and I don't get it. It's so small. You can even smell the person close to you, their armpits.
Number 5 is maybe a little bit silly, and it's not really Georgian. Tbilisi, it is related to here, of course, but it's not about the culture here. It's the sushi restaurants. I've never had worse sushi than in Tbilisi, and I have.
See, the reason why I'm laughing is because I've never eaten sushi in my life. Okay, like, before I came to Georgia, I've never tasted sushi in my life. Then one of my friends was like, I pinned it up. Oh my god, sushi is so good. It's so nice. It's so this. It's so that. And my own reason why I don't want to eat it is because I used to look at it and it looks like it's raw fish that is on top. So for my birthday, that's I think 2 years ago, he was like, okay, you know what? Let's go and try sushi. that he really likes it. That's how we went to eat sushi. Oh my god, it was so bad. Even the guy tested him. For him to be a fan of sushi was like, this is the worst sushi he has ever eaten in his life. And I tried it again one other time. It was just one time that I've eaten it again. That is really nice. I don't know. See, something about Georgians, they know how to spoil food. I'm sorry. Georgia, they know how to spoil food. Like, I think it's based on their taste buds, which is normal because every country, of course, you have to attend to more of the kind of food your citizens eat more than everywhere. That's why the McDonald's in a particular place might not taste the same as the same McDonald's. The McDonald's, like one of my friends that went to the US, is like the McDonald's in Tbilisi is different from the McDonald's in the US. He actually prefers the McDonald's in Tbilisi, funny enough, to the one in the US. So it actually varies. They kind of adapt to the taste buds of the people in the country because that makes so much sense. Because if I'm in Nigeria and most of your food are not spicy, it doesn't make any sense to me. And if you're in Georgia and most of your food is not salty, it doesn't make sense to me because that's what they are used to. So yes, the sushi thing is just funny to me.
I have a bonus one actually. It's about the Tbilisi, the Georgian food. What I don't like about Georgian food is that it's so good that you get fat. If you're not careful.
I was about to say that Georgian food is heavy. Their meals are heavy. To me as a Nigerian, it's not even bad because our own meals too in Nigeria, they're all heavy meals. So maybe for him he's going to complain, but for me, I'm not going to complain. One of my best food in Georgia is, I don't even know, it's called ojakuri. I really love that food. I'm not really a fan of when they mix it. Ojakuri is potatoes with pork most times mixed together, and there's a particular type of fries. Not fries. There's a particular way they make their potatoes. Oh my god, I am in love. I don't know, with the onions, with everything, I'm in love with that meal. Like, I love that meal. That's all I can say. But anyways, that's all I can say about their meal. And the meal is salty. Yes, that's all I have. What else do I particularly don't like about Georgia? I have to think. They are very laid back. That's one thing I don't like about Georgians. They are so laid back. Like 10 o'clock in other places, 8 a.m. is like working hours. No, not in Georgia. 10 o'clock is their working hours. If you think you want to start your day by 8 a.m., you are failing. It's a lie. Things start by 10 a.m. in this country. That's when they take you serious. 8 a.m. is like you are dragging your feet, you are dragging your leg, you want to buy something. 8 a.m.? Nah. What is 8 a.m.? I'm even saying 8 a.m. When in Nigeria, some people are waking up 6 a.m. to go to work. What is 6 a.m.? No, until when it's 10 a.m. Now you're talking. You're talking, yeah. So yeah, that's really all about Georgia, what I don't like. If you're living in Georgia currently, let me know what exactly you don't like about Georgians. Not Georgians, about Georgia or Georgians, whatever you think. And please don't, let me know what you think. And what the list this guy mentioned, is there anything you have to say about it? Is it true? Have you experienced some of it? Have you not? Or you think it's a lie that you like some of the things he said that's like in his own way is negative for you, but it's positive. So let me know everything in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next coming video. Bye.